Welcome to Cooking Celebrities. My name is Chef Michel Roux, and today we will be cooking Kevin Bacon Jerky Lettuce Tomato. I was craft services, and Kevin and we kind of hit it off, and he found out that I had a love for food, and he was hungry, so I came up with this a little funny. I thought, oh, maybe a bacon lettuce tomato, Kevin? And he said, well, I don't like bacon, and I don't like tomatoes. So, I improvised. I noticed he had been eating bacon jerky. So I thought, well, why not? Now, if I were making this at home for you or in my kitchen, of course I would use the finest bacon. I would cook it slowly in an oven, bring it up to heat, it would get crispy, have a nice crunch. So good. Also, I would have tomatoes, thick sliced tomatoes, you know what I mean? But Kevin does not like tomatoes. So here's what we do. Here's a recipe. Here's what you can do in your kitchen, right? First, we get some very simple white bread and we throw it in the toaster and we make it a toast, right? It's got to have a nice crunch to it. Also, it needs to have some firmness to it for the amount of mayonnaise we're going to put on there to add some moisture to this. When this pops out of the toaster, we put the bread down and we reach into that jerky bag. Now, this is the bulk of the food that Kevin is going to eat for the day, so I like to put a nice big layer of bacon jerky on there, and we mush that down on there, and then we get some lettuce. Now, for me, I of course grow my own leaf lettuce in my garden, but for you, perhaps, if you're making this in your home kitchen, maybe you find some lettuce at the store or the grocery or something. That work for you. Whatever it is, make sure you wash it, pat dry, and then stick it on the sandwich. Mush it down really good. Now comes for the fun part. I have a giant thing of mayonnaise and a big old spoon. I stick it in and we hold down tight to that bread and stick it on there and mush it around. That is a lot of mayonnaise, but it is needed for this sandwich, and we smush it down on top. And now we cut. Now, of course, you always cut on the diagonal. Only psychopaths cut straight in half and make rectangles. Who eats rectangles? You eat triangle sandwiches, no rectangle sandwiches. Rectangle sandwiches are for crazy people, so make it sure you cut on the diagonal. And now we eat, right? So let me try this out. It is so messy. It makes such a messy sandwich. But It's so chewy, you know? You got to chew a lot. You know what would make it better, Kevin? A tomato. I like to put, when I make a sandwich, and maybe you try this too, right? A BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato. This is bacon jerky tomato. So it's a Kevin, so it's a BJL, bacon jerky lettuce. But you add a big, thick hunk of, oh man, there's something. You add a big hunk of tomato, salt and pepper on there. It tastes so good. I recommend you do that for your friends if you decide to make this messy bacon. So if you like this, so make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell. They tell me you hit the bell. I don't see a bell, but hit the bell and then subscribe. And then you get my next celebrity recipe, okay? Thank you. I am Chef Michel Roux, and I cook celebrities, and I love you. Bacon. Man, it's just so messy.